Congresswoman Katie Hill has resigned. We're back. Mike Cernovich, Cernovich.com. I think it's interesting that Congresswoman Katie Hill has resigned because we were told for a week that it was a non-story, right? So for those of you who don't know, let me sit here. Chair's a little low, I think. I gotta raise this chair a little bit. Hold on. I haven't streamed in a while. I feel like I say that often. Like I haven't streamed in a while, but I really haven't. Nothing personal to all of you, but hold on. There we go. I'm a little higher up, so hopefully all of you can see me. But yeah, so Congresswoman Katie Hill has resigned, and I think it's interesting because we were told, that it doesn't matter, that she did nothing wrong, right? We were told that for, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We were told that everything she did was great and there was nothing wrong. And, who knows? Who knows? So I think it's funny because, and I want to give credit where it's due. I definitely want to give credit where it's due because Katie Hill was her misbehavior. I mean, it's sexual harassment, isn't it? Right? Hey, I'm live on Facebook, not Periscope though. Weird. So we were told that, it doesn't matter, how dare you care about Katie Hill's like a private life and who cares? It's not a real story. So the media, they blew this story off. They wouldn't talk about it. They just completely ignored it, more or less. And then they waited for her to deny any wrongdoing. And then, they go, oh, Katie Hill denies any wrongdoing. And then she resigns. Right? So let's get the time of this story right. Because although it's true that, Katie Hill resigned, it's absolutely true she resigned. As always, I like to look at where was the media's role in this, why did the media not care about this? Why was the media telling us it wasn't a story? Because clearly it's a story. If a member of Congress has resigned, then, clearly it's a story. Just, it is, right? It's big enough to make someone resign from Congress. But we're told for a week that it doesn't matter, even though we all know, right? Even though we all know if it were a man, then that would have been a big story because she was sleeping with staffers. I thought we were told, right? We've been lectured now that you can't harass people, which is a good thing. But moreover, that there's power dynamics, right? So it isn't just that you shouldn't harass people, which I think everybody kind of agrees with. But moreover, you're not even supposed to sleep with a subordinate because there's a power dynamic that differs, right? Power dynamic that differs. So the question is, why is it that those rules didn't apply? Oh, because we know it's a Democrat, right? So this is what I want you to keep in mind. And by the way, this is how you sort of wake people up. Is a lot of people go, oh, we already know this. Who cares? Yeah, but your friends don't know this, right? Your friends and family don't know this. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people who don't know this. So why not just remind them? Why not just say, hey, so, Congresswoman Katie Hill resigned, but the media said that this wasn't even really a story, right? The media said this didn't even matter. Will the media just do anything to protect Democrats? These messages have to be repeated over and over again because mass media has a control over the minds of tens of millions of people, right? So you have to remind people look, this is a big story. A member of Congress resigned. This is the biggest story, absolutely, of the year, right? This is the biggest sexual harassment story in Congress of the year, almost certainly. So I want to give credit where it's due. Follow. Wow. Hold on. So you gotta give credit where it's due. You gotta give credit where it's due. And that's, if you're on Twitter, you need to follow JenVanLaar, Jen Van Laar. I don't do well with names. So, breaking news, if you're just tuning in, breaking news, Congresswoman Katie Hill has resigned after her sexual harassment, sexual misconduct, her sexual behavior with staffers has been exposed. And the media ignored this story. This is like yet again, the media covered it up. So should Mike Cernovich run for CA 25? I don't know. That's a big thing. So we want to give credit where it's due, and we want to, shout out to Jennifer LeVar, who broke the story. All accolades to her. And we definitely want to know, why did the media claim that this story wasn't a big deal when it was a big enough story to force out a member of Congress, right? So you can't have it both ways. You can't say, well, this is a non-story, this is a nothing burger story. But if it's enough to force out a member of Congress, then it is, by definition, it's a big story, right? That's where we are, friends. So, certainly a big story that Katie Hill resigned. That's definitely like a big story, without question. But what we want to talk to friends and family about, the broader question is, why is it that the media just does not want to report on sexual harassment when it's done by Democrats? That, to me, is the bigger story, the meta story. Just consistently giving a pass to Democrat sexual harassers, Democrat sexual predators. Those days are over. And the media, they can try to cover it up. They can try to pretend like it's not happening. But it is. And people are tired of it. I am tired of it. I'm sick of it. So tell your friends. When they talk about Katie Hill resigning, Congresswoman Katie Hill resigning for sexual harassment, just ask them, so who broke the story? Oh, CNN wouldn't break it. New York Times, WAP. Nobody would break it. Red State broke it. And then after Red State broke it, the story was ignored. And then the Congresswoman resigned. So clearly it was a big story. Clearly it was a blockbuster. Wake up, your friends. Wake up, your friends and family. Right? Enough of this. Enough of this giving Democrats a pass for sexual harassment. It's not going to be done. Congratulations to the reporter for a major blockbusting story. I'm your host, Michael Cernovich, Cernovich.com, Cernovich.com. I'll be back shortly with more news. Big news day. It's been a big news week. But just know the Democrats wanted to give Congresswoman Katie Hill a pass. This is a fact. The Democrat media cannot lie anymore. They covered it up. Yet again, they don't actually care about sexual harassment. They don't actually care about Me Too. They care about power. Congratulations to Jennifer LeVar. I'm probably saying your name wrong. I don't do that to neg people. I just am bad with names. It's like a thing in my brain. So congratulations to you. That's a big story. And congratulations to everyone that there's now another sexual harasser out from Congress.